Life is either a bold adventure or none at all. Following the same mantra, today we are pleased to have with us Akanksha Tamnewar. She is just 19 and ready to set down her name for the India Book of Records to be the youngest female biker to conquer the highest motorable pass of the world, Hardungla, while riding the second and third highest motorable pass en route. Not only this, but Akanksha is also NCC A, B, and C certificate holder with an A grade. And also, she has completed her adventure course from a reputed institute in Uttarakhand. We welcome her on Timo Talk. Hi, Akanksha. Thanks for being with us.
Hello.
So, let me start with biking. How it all started, like at what age you felt you want to do bike riding.
Okay, so my life flipped after my eighth. Till eight, I was a pretty normal, studious girl who used to do nothing other than her academics. In eight, I got myself enrolled into the National Cadet Corps. And since then, I did multiple camps. I gave my A certificate examination. I was exposed to an adventurous, disciplined army life. And since then, I became bold. I became more stronger and presentable before everyone. After my 10th, I realized I need to continue the NCC thing. And in my 11th, 12th, I again got myself enrolled for the senior wing. In my senior wing, I completed my BNC certification examination. I did the adventure course where I realized mountains are somewhere where my heart lies. And from there, it began all. Later, I realized that I love to travel a lot. Being in NCC, I used to stay away from my home for months long. And then I realized I did not feel anything even living away from home, whereas I loved it a lot. So then hit the lockdown. In lockdown, I followed many YouTubers, and there I realized that I should try biking. It is just a 1 year back thing when I completed my 18. Before 18, I never took a bike in my hand. After 18, my father taught me how to ride a bike on his Pulsar 150. While I was learning in this course, I realized that biking is something I wish to continue forever. Like I used to love a lot when I was riding. So then within 6 months, in May 2020, I completed my 18 and immediately in November 2020, I got my very first bike. That is, I have it today, is Avenger 220 Cruise. And since then, I am a happy bike rider.
That's very nice. Like the best part is you followed your passion, and that's what everyone should do. So, what is the best part about traveling? You travel here and there. So, best part about it.
Okay, so there are various things that I love about traveling. The most common ones being that while traveling, you get to explore many, many things. You get to explore people, new culture, new cuisine, new folk dances, and overall, everything you explore is new because traveling is something above that four rooms of your home. So that is the very first thing what I love about traveling. And secondly, for me, traveling is something where I explore myself. Traveling has taught me there is a big world above your small little world in which you live. So for me, traveling is something where I have found myself, where I have realized my strength, my weaknesses. Traveling has shown me there are many more people who are greater than you in all aspects, and also be blessed that many don't have the luxury things what you have. So yeah, traveling, the best part is that you explore yourself, you get to know about yourself, and you answer all your questions of life, of anything.
Right. Even I'm fond of traveling. Traveling is very, it's like a stress buster also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you conquered the highest motorable pass, Khardungla. So tell us about your experience. How was it conquering the highest motorable pass?
Okay, so I still remember the dates. 20 November 2020 was when I got my first bike. And to each and every bike rider, Leh Ladakh is a dream trip. Like every rider wishes to drive over the mighty Himalaya roads. So when I got my bike, same was with me, and I decided कि कभी ना कभी जिंदगी में I have to do this ride. I never thought I would do it so fast. When I was in all the dreams engulfed into the Himalayas, I searched a lot and I found a previous record of Riya Yadav. She did the record of being the youngest female bike rider at the age of 19 years, 8 months. And this one thing struck hard to my mind that if she can do at the age of 19 years, 8 months, I can surely beat it and do it before. So combining both of my thoughts, that is, I can beat a record and also to accomplish my dream ride, I decided to ride it. And the major part of this thing is most of the times what happens is we decide to do things, but we don't get the desired support from our family. But in my case, my family was so supportive, and my father was along with me in this entire ride as my pillion. So I'm extremely blessed to have a supportive family who has always been motivating me for all of these things. So I decided to ride over Khardungla. It was my dream to ride on my birthday on the roads of Khardungla. But due to weather conditions there, the roads were not open, and I had to postpone my plan into June. So 3rd of June, I started my journey from Aurangabad, and on 9th of June, I was on the top of Khardungla. I literally had tears rolling down my eyes because I had no emotions, no happy, sad, anxious, nervous, no emotions, because Khardungla is just a milestone. It is just a stone where it is written that you are on the highest motorable pass and nothing. So if one milestone gave me such adrenal rush, I am excited to know what many more adrenal rushes other rides will give to me. So yeah, Khardungla is one such experience that I'll never forget into my life, because since that thing I have realized that if you're wishing to do something, nothing can stop you or nothing can break you if you're trying hard. So Khardungla, I cannot express those emotion in words, but yeah, for sure, those are the golden memories of my lifetime, and I'll cherish them forever.
Yes, it must have been mesmerizing moment. But the spirit you have, I'm sure you're going to conquer great heights, and I wish you all the best for that.
Thank you so much.
So, so fitness is important in any kind of sport. So what is the importance of physical fitness for biking? And how do you keep yourself fit?
Okay, so people misconception it that bike riding is not that physical activity. So it is a great misconception, but bike riding includes a lot of physical stress, which you need to deal not every day, but every moment. Bike riding is something where your entire body remains at the same position, but your two hands and two feet need to be on your nerves, because a slight uh, imbalance in your control, even on your fingers, while braking or while clutching or while changing the gear, can lead to great fatalities. So bike riding is a physical activity. It involves a lot of physical fitness, because being in the same position for more than 2 hours and riding continuously, after the 2 hours, you realize that your body has become numb and you aren't able to move. So your stretching abilities, your regular fitness is very important to keep it with the time. What happens is people underestimate physical fitness, and they just drive for long and long kilometers. And after the entire stretch of the day, their body shows the fatigueness, and it results on the next day tiredness. So for physical fitness, what I used to do was regular fitness, and the most important thing which kept me on going are Surya Namaskar, yoga, basically yoga and pranayam. The Surya Namaskar, then I used to do skippings early morning. And when you drive in such high terrains, it is very important you know the importance of pranayam. At such high altitude terrains, you feel short of oxygen. And while riding, when you have helmet, you have limited air to breathe in. So firstly, there is a lack of oxygen, and second, you also have a helmet. So at such times, I believe that pranayam is something that has been savior for me there, because many of people from my group felt the thing, and we had to take breaks, and they needed oxygen cylinders. But for me, I did not need anything. I was healthy, happy, and I rode this entire route. So physical fitness is very much important, and not you. It is not the thing that you have to hit regular gym for 2 hours for bike riding, but a basic general routine of walking or jogging or running, and then general body exercises, flexibilities, basically for a lower body, because it remains in the same position for longer time. Your upper body to can move, you can move it to right, left while riding, but the lower body remains still. So basic general physical fitness is very much important.
Right. So you said basic physical fitness. So not only for sportsmen, but everyone should make
Yeah.
physical fitness and yoga an integral part of everyone's life. It helps mentally and physically. So my next question, what is your advice for the girls who are looking forward to start biking?
So I do not have a pretty much experience to share an advice, but from this journey of mine, I have learned certain things, and which I surely would love to share it among everyone. So the very first thing is, bike riding does not have a gender. So riding a bike by female is a pretty normal thing that it is done by a male. So, to all the female girls, ladies, everyone out there, if you wish to ride a bike, just go and just hit that throttle, and you will realize that this is something that will give you a push, that will give you a kick, and you yourself will be doing it or following it. For that, I would just tell, bike riding has nothing to do with you being a female. Bike riding is just something like an hobby. Even a girl can dance and even a boy can dance. Similar is bike riding. It is just an hobby. The second thing which I would tell is, do follow what your heart says. Not only for bike riding, but for everything. If you wish to ride, just go and ride. If you wish to trek, you just go and trek. And the another thing which I have learned through these many things, or I can say that this is my mantra of life. I've stated it many times. It is uh, to follow what your heart says until you're ready to face the consequences, no matter what the consequences are, good or bad. So I just remember this one thing, and I do whatever I feel. Uh, your heart only says those things which you're internally passionate for. So yeah, these are my piece for advice for everyone.
Very beautifully, you said that gender has nothing to do with biking or, for that matter, for any sport. And second thing you mentioned, follow your heart. That's right. People should follow their passion and their heart to achieve great success. So my last question is, what are your future plans?
Okay, so being a first year mechanical engineering student, my academic goals are to clear my mechanical engineering with good grades. And other than this, being a travel rider passionate, I wish to ride the entire India and slowly the entire world on my bike, to meet new people and to explore a lot of places. Being influenced a lot by NCC and the army life, my final goal of life, I aspire to be donned into the Indian Army uniform. And yeah, traveling is something that will be along with me for lifetime. But serving my nation and being into army is the ultimate goal which I wish to accomplish.
Wow, it's very nice to hear when people say this. And you're like a combination of the patriotism, boldness, and I'm sure you're going to do something great. And I'll remember that Akanksha was here. So
Thank you so much.
our best wishes are with you, and we hope that you reach great heights in your future. And thank you, Akanksha, for your time and for your meaningful advice. And I'm sure that everyone will learn many things from this interaction. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Yeah, yeah. टीमो स्पोर्ट्स का उद्देश्य स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर को बढ़ावा देना है, जो लोगों में खेल भावना, मन की शक्ति और तंदुरुस्त शरीर के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। टीमो टॉक शो ऐसे लोगों से जुड़ेगा जो अपने आसपास स्पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड वर्क कर रहे हैं, अगर आपको हमसे जुड़ना है तो आप हमें ईमेल कर सकते हैं और हमारी टीम आपसे कनेक्ट करेगी। धन्यवाद।